There's a lot of crazy shit going on. I mean, when you look at the internet sometimes, it just drives you crazy, bro. Like, it drives me crazy. I'm beginning to see a lot of young people harassing, violating older people on social media.
Really, nigga?
It's really sickening. It's like, it's something that I just can't imagine why anybody would descend that stupid, would be that stupid to think just because you are stronger than an older person, you should embarrass them, you should humiliate them. Some people even went as far as putting their hands on these older people.
Shortcast.
Good thing that this story we're about to talk about is she didn't put her hand on this senior citizen, but the truth is her attitude and with a camera person, the way they behave to this Uber driver is so appalling. It's embarrassing. It's something they should get home and just look at themselves in the mirror and know right there that their parents failed in training them. And I'm talking about Zina the witch. And for those of you that don't know who she is, she's an OnlyFans model that all of a sudden become a kick streamer, and I think she used to date Sneeko, and she started up pretty much like every normal young girl because she loves anime and she was doing great in her life. But all of a sudden, life took a turn. You know, she went into this new stupid attitude that she got into. She got arrested. There was even a time she was arrested for carrying firearms. Look at her talking about probation officer.
Spit in his mouth and you're not even about to. So no. If I know, like any watching this, if I see that again, I will go in your and beat the out of you. And I only got 2 weeks of this left, so play with me, because they ain't can be done to me now. I literally just got off the phone with my PO. It's a wrap.
Just by listening to this alone, you can start to get the idea of the kind of person that she is. But what she did to this Uber driver is shameful, bro. Because both of them are just shameless, bro. Like, that's all I can say. The two of them just showed the world that their parents failed. They simply proved to the world that they are not well brought up. That's just what this is all about. Let's watch this video, and then I'll give my own 2 cents.
That's where we're going.
That's not where you were, though.
Right, you picked us up from the storage.
Okay.
Right.
That's not where we're going. No. Okay, now I'm sorry.
I'm not
No.
gonna argue with you.
It's okay.
Where you just picked us up was not
I'm
her
not
house.
gonna argue with
I'm
you.
recording this. We're gonna show this to Uber.
Come touch me.
First, this is interesting. When you call for a ride, definitely your destination address must be locked in. So if you guys are telling this gentleman to go somewhere else, and what he has locked in the address that you guys gave to him, that's where he would go. I mean, when you call Uber, the destination address is already locked in. So why are you having him go somewhere else? That's just very weird for me. I'm sorry. How can he be wrong for saying he doesn't want to continue the ride? If he feels you guys are not being cooperative, you guys are being aggressive, he has every right to say, you know what? I'm going to stop this ride right here. And the annoying part of it is you brought out taser for an elderly man that said, I'm not going to continue this ride. I'm not going to argue with you. And it's getting out of the car. You decide to bring out taser. Talking about if you want to get aggressive. Really? If you want to get violent. How can you call him pulling over and stepping out of his car getting violent? Right. This just shows how entitled these people are, bro. Like, you can hear her tell, go up your trunk, get my, like, just you're nobody. Even if you're a celebrity, you should understand the person you're talking to is an elderly person. Show some respect, for crying out loud. This man should be old enough to be your grandpa. Is this how you show your parents respect? What's going on? I mean, when we go out, I always have this thing at the back of my mind. Whenever I go outside and I see an elderly person, there is that need in me to show some respect, especially when you see them still walking, they're driving, or any job that you find an elderly person. You just need to understand that it's not easy doing what they are doing. It's not easy serving anybody. Generally, naturally, it's not easy serving anybody. To not have an elderly person serving you, bruh, you need to show some more respect. Be a little bit more patient. And the fact that your address is already locked in for the destination is taking you, and you guys have a misunderstanding, you should show some respect. If you want him to change the address, you need to approach it in a very more mannered way. But like we saw in the very beginning of this week, she's gone wayward, bro. Like, she has no regard for herself. Someone that can go pee out of the window, how can she? Bro, like, this girl literally said she can't run to the bathroom, but she can stand by the window and pee it, bro. Like, a girl peeing out of the window, bro. Like, all in the name of content. You see how desperate these people are, and to the point that you so disrespect an elderly person and you feel very comfortable posting this online is one thing that blew my mind, bro. Don't you guys even have any sense of dignity, any sense of common thinking that this thing we did is very wrong? The two of you are just two bunch of idiots. Don't you have parents at home? Is this how you treat your parents? Wow.
Because I'll get real violent. Get my shit out the trunk and put it on the sidewalk. Since you want to get violent, let me know, because she's recording all of this. Let's go.
This is why old people shouldn't drive.
He's saying he picked us up from your house.
Taser, telling him, calling him nigger, like using all kind of stupid derogative language on an elderly person, being so condescending to an older person, like that wasn't enough. A camera person, the idiot behind camera did this.
Here's what we do.
Ride so I
Let
can
me tell
get
you
my
what
money.
we do.
Here's what
Go.
we're doing. You're gonna cancel the ride right now.
She literally took this older guy's phone and threw it on the floor, bro. Literally. That's damaging his property, bro. How deranged can you be? Just because he said he wants to end the ride, you have to go take his phone and throw it on the road? Like, you have to damage his property? How disrespectful and how stupid can you guys be? How? What's going on?
I broke that nigga's phone. Let's go.
She literally said, I broke his phone. Let's go. That's... How dumb can you be, bro? That's damaging his property. How you filming yourself damaging someone else's property and you're even admitting to it on camera? This bitch is dumb, bro. Like, for real. Oh my god. It's so funny that the older guy wanted his phone, and now she's saying she cannot let him touch her phone because that's theft or
I'm reporting this. This is crazy. This dude
see?
just
Calling an elderly person crazy.
back up 'cause
No, I want him to hit us.
You're not touching my phone. That's a
I
federal
want my
crime.
phone.
Can you imagine this idiot saying you're not touching my phone? That's a federal crime. Your stupid ass friend took this elderly man's phone from his car. That's a federal offense right there. Then she now threw it on the road. That's damaging someone else's property, bro. Oh my god. Is it the streaming, or is it that these people are just dumb? Or is it both? Is it that dumb people that are streaming? Because this can't be real. How? You must be super dumb to do what these two just did. To be honest, it's all in the ego, bro. It's just believing I can get away with anything. That's why they did what they did. And I think it says Zina, after the backlash came, because the internet came for her, people kind of like have things to say and all that. I think she literally came back and tried to justify what she did. So according to her, she said, full context, when he picked us up, which was complicated to begin with, he parked the car in the middle of the street and I almost got hit by a truck. Then while driving, he parked in the middle of the highway turnabout, an extremely safety risk, and asked that his Uber app and my Uber app were not the same. So he asked for my phone, then snatched my phone out of his hand, then said that we are playing with him and the address isn't the same, and we informed him it was. Then he said if we don't tell him where we are going, we can't walk. Then the girl that was in the car with me, who held the camera, not my staff, told him the address on stream which matched the Uber, and he kept claiming that's where he picked us up from, when in fact he picked us up from a storage unit. That is how the argument happened. So when he got aggressive and wanted to swing open the door, as someone who lives in Florida, Miami, I informed him that if he touched me, I will tase him. No grown-ass man is allowed to grab me at all. Florida law, stand your ground. And as a woman living here, I've been in wild situation. I stay protected. Bro was not some innocent driver. I have 5 stars on my Uber for a reason. There is a clip of the truck almost killing me too. Bitch, shut the fuck up. The video you showed does not have this man trying to be aggressive when he was coming down. So stop the car, bro. Like don't even go there. We all can see the video. This dude was not trying to be aggressive. I mean, from what we saw, from him pulling up and coming out of his car, there was no aggression in that. He said he's no longer going. He cannot continue this ride. How is that being aggressive? And for the 1,000,000th time, you can at least be respectful. Be respectful. That's all you could have done. Look, Zina, this attitude you just showed only proved one thing: that you have no respect for yourself, that you have no respect for others, and it will not lead well. It will not lead well. This unruly behavior that a lot of all these streamers are beginning to have is something to be worried about. It's something very disturbing, unacceptable. This attitude should not be accepted. You are rude, you're condescending, and your friend is a fool. Recording herself damaging someone else's property and you are comfortable defending that kind of attitude. You're comfortable coming on social media, posting this online. Like, for real, bro. Like, come on. You guys just show together your brain is not as big as a rat's brain, bro. That's what you guys just showed, bro. It's sad though. It's sad that you have no respect for an elderly person. Because from everything you said in your own words and all that, if you have any amount of respect for this dude, it will show in your attitude. But the way you were talking, the way your friend was talking, the energy that you guys have, the aggression, just shows you guys have no respect for elderly people, and it's disappointing. I don't know why as a young girl you choose to have so much stupid shit going on around you and not check yourself now before you wreck yourself. Anyway, that's all I can say. Guys, what do you think? Do you think what she did is right? She was just protecting herself. The Uber driver may attack her or was going to attack her and all that, or she was just simply rude, and what she did is not acceptable. I think what she did was rude. What she did is not acceptable, and behaviors like this should not be encouraged on the name of streaming or in the name of trying to make money doing social media. No. We shouldn't allow this kind of thing to continue to fly in our society. Anyway, go into the comment section. Tell me what you think. If you think this girl was right, put 1 in the comment section. If you think she's wrong, put 0 in the comment section. And if you are new to this channel, all you can do for me is subscribe. Click the notification bell so you don't miss my future update. And on that note, I say thank you once again for joining me on Short Burst. Until I see you again, peace.